What is up, everybody? The Philly Sports Fan back here with another YouTube video, and today this video is going to be a fantasy baseball tutorial. Basically what I mean by that is whether it's your first year playing or it's your 10th year playing, I'm going to be giving you advice for the 60 game season of the MLB and how to work around it with your fantasy baseball team. Let's get started. Okay, so we all love the sport of baseball and we all love the players. So why not play fantasy baseball? The players score, you score. The players hit, you hit. So we're going to start off giving you advice about teams, about players, and who to draft. So obviously, if you're like me, as you know, my name is the Philly Sports Fan, so I'm a Phillies fan. This year in my draft, I went to go after one player. I'm sure you guys all know who that one player was. Right there. Bryce Harper, number 3. Sorry, I had to get my clicker. You won your hometown player. You have a hometown crush on your player. You watch them day in and day out, and you want them on your fantasy team. Okay, sorry to burst your bubble, but it's not always going to be like that. So you have to prepare to get other players. Like, if you're from Philly, you want Bryce Harper. If you're a Rockies fan, you want Blackman. If you're a Pirates fan, you want Bell. If you're a Yankees fan, you want Judge. I understand. I wanted Harper. I was lucky enough to get him, and you could be lucky enough to get your hometown player. Your hometown stud. Or we can call him your hometown hero, H&H. But prepare for as if you couldn't get him. So, for example, if you have a 10-man league, you have a pretty good chance of getting the player you want from your hometown. But if you have a 12-man league, which I don't recommend, you probably don't have as good of a chance as getting your hometown player because there's more people in the league. So, how to make sure you get your player that you want. So on ESPN and Yahoo, there is a feature where you can queue the players. What that means is you can add them to a list, and you can rank them. Not rank them, but put them in on a list of how you want them. So for example, if you're a Rockies fan, you might put Blackman, Ian Desmond, Nolan Arenado, David Dahl. But you might not get all of them, and you can rank them where you want them at. But you also want to throw in there, if you're a Rockies fan, you might want to put, Charlie Blackman, Bryce Harper, Aaron Judge, Josh Bell, You want to, kind of mix it up a little bit with teams. You can't get all Rockies. But you can get, 4 or 5. Because I did end up getting 4 or 5 Phillies. I got Bryce Harper, Gene Segura, Scott Kinnery, Zach Wheeler, and Adam Morgan. Which I was honestly pretty surprised that I got that many Phillies. Sorry, I know you caught me there. I was about to say Eagles. It's okay. Don't worry about it. But I thought that I only got 4, and then I realized, I'm like, oh shoot, I got Gene Segura too. Let's go. So, yeah, but don't get all hometown heroes, okay? I know if you love the team and you're a rookie, you might think that's okay, but it's not. Because you're going to be coming to a point, or not even coming to a point, every day, there's going to be no games. So say the Phillies are off on a Thursday, and you have 6 Phillies players on your team. Well, what are you going to do when you have no players to fit in on your team because your team's off? You don't score any points for that day, and that really sucks. And my advice is don't take everybody on your team, I know you want it to be like that, but it can't be like that. And draft the high players. So ESPN and Yahoo both will show you the best players available on the board. It will come up with a list, a long list of all the players who are good and still available. So don't take somebody who's ranked 250th if there's a player who is ranked 25th. obviously the player who is ranked 25th is going to be the better player. But, you know, and I feel like if you're a rookie playing fantasy baseball like me, this is a good season to start off. You know, it's a shorter season. It's not a normal 162 season. But this year is preparing you, and you're figuring out if you want to do it next season when we have a normal season. But even, listen, I know a lot of people are probably going to be like this, and I'm not going to be like this. I actually feel like I had a good chance at winning my league my first year, which was pretty cool. Like, I would be shocked and, like, 100% surprised if that actually happened. But I can see it happening, so I'll keep you guys posted throughout the season how I'm doing. But if you lose this year, and it's your first year playing, and you're like, are you kidding me? I lost. This is a shorter season. I wasn't ready. Guys, listen, don't not play next year. Like, if that's why you don't play next year, you're silly, okay? Because this year, look at it as a practice year. It's a shorter season. I have practice time to get better for the 162 game season next year. And your team might be not as good this year, but when the regular season comes around, the normal season, your team might be stacked with studs. So, yeah, you know, even if you have the worst team or the best team, have fun with it. It doesn't matter. I mean, if you're playing for money, then you care. And if you're playing for fun, have fun. But, you know, I recommend at least trying to get one hometown hero, like Blackman, Bell, or Harper, whatever. Whoever you want. Whoever your Philly, or whoever, not your Philly, whoever your hometown stud is, try to get them with your first pick, if possible. If they're off the board, they're off the board. Get your second favorite player on that team. So I'm going to pull up a picture of my fantasy baseball team right now for you guys to see it. My team name is Ring the Bell. You know, the Phillies, they always ring the bell when they hit a home run, so that's where I got the name from. But I'm sure you guys have been wondering throughout this whole video who is on my fantasy baseball team. Well, you are about to see. So we're going to end the video here. Other than that, I'm the Philly sports fan. I will be doing this video with football, basketball, and hockey when they all return next season. And football will be in like a month, basically. This time next month, I'll be doing my fantasy football video, which will be a lot more exciting because I do know a lot more about fantasy football. Other than that, guys, we have some big things coming on my YouTube channel, so make sure you are subscribed. Have your post notifications turned on so you never miss a new video. Other than that, I'm the Philly sports fan. Peace out.